Hello, everyone. It is I, Chastity White Rose, and today I am doing a live stream. But today's live stream is going to be a little bit different than most live streams. You see, today I didn't take a shower because I look so fabulous in my work outfit that I decided, hey, I'm just going to wear my work outfit at home today for fun. And I recorded a video sharing my outfit earlier. But today I am not working and I am home with my roommate, River. And there's some things I want to talk about. I'm going to be talking about Tetris. Okay. So here's the funny thing is I got this inspiration. Now anybody who's seen my YouTube videos knows that I play a lot of Tetris. I work very hard at my Tetris skills. And so there are some Tetris tips and tricks that I want to share with the world. And I've wanted to do an instructional Tetris video for a long time now. And I do hope that my technology works out because sometimes I have camera issues. I hope you can hear me correctly. But I'm going to be sharing some gameplay footage. I'm planning this to be a long stream with my plan. I intend to just show you what a real day happens when I am at home and I play Tetris. I have big plans, okay? So this is basically unfiltered, unedited, and all that sort of thing. But I'm going to share with you a certain video that I have prepared. Okay, so let's see if I can get this layout thing right. Okay, so you see this little video here. Okay, this is I've been playing No Pomino. There it is in the small screen. Here's a big screen. Here, okay, that's weird. Then it covers up part of the text. I'm gonna have to try this a few times to get this right. Okay, what I will do is I will use this layout because it shows me on the side, but then it shows the video. So here's what it's going to be here. I'm going to show you this Tetris replay in No Pomino. I'm going to show you this video. You have to see this video, I swear. Pieces, 23.30 seconds. That, my friends, is a replay. That is No Pomino. That is just absolutely beautiful Tetris play. Now, you might see this video and you might wonder, Chastity, how did you play Tetris so fast? How did you clear 40 lines in 23 seconds? Now, I must admit that under my normal skill range, I would not be able to do this. I'm good at Tetris, but I'm not that good, okay? However, No Pomino has some very interesting features that allows you to pause the game while still looking at the piece previews. Because if you play modern Tetris variants, you'll notice that they do not let you view the pieces when the game is paused. I guess designed to prevent you from cheating or whatever. So this is sort of cheating because No Pomino is a free Tetris game. There's a website. What happened, and I want to tell you the story of how I discovered No Pomino because it's a great program, but I play many forms of Tetris. I have Puyo Puyo Tetris 1 and 2. I have Tetris Effect Connected. I even have Tricky Tower, which is sort of a Tetris spin-off, but it's not like regular Tetris. I have a lot of Tetris games, okay? I play Tetrio, I play JSTris, but I'm going to show you again this video. I want to show you this again because it is that I will probably show that video one more time before I go on to other things. But I want to explain a little bit about it. Actually, here's what I'm going to do: is I'm going to share it just one more time because it's amazing. I want to share this one more time, and then I will remove from the video and I will share something else. Okay. Now I have removed that video from my screen, but I shared it 3 times so you could see that amazing Tetris play. So, in fact, what would be really cool, and I may even do this, I might record a live stream of the process used to make that video. I could, although it'd be time consuming, because although that video is 23 seconds, it actually took me probably at least half an hour to actually make that. And basically, there is a frame advance feature in No Pomino where you can pause and you can press buttons while advancing to the next frame. So what this is a tool-assisted speedrun. It is a No Pomino tool-assisted speedrun. That's what it is. And if you are familiar with speedruns and tool-assisted speedruns, here's how they work. You use tools, it can be any kind of tool, to overcome the limitations of what is possible for a human to do while playing a game. If you go to tasvideos.org, you will see some you will see some Tetris videos as well as many other video games where people are playing impossibly fast. Now, the point is not to show human skill. The point is to show the limitations of human skill and what can happen when you break those limits. Because let's be real, let's be honest about something. Computers can play Tetris and chess better than humans. They can. And why can they play games better than humans? Because humans who know how to play the game, who know the right ways how to do things based on events, have programmed these things. You know, if you're playing Tetris against a very high level computer opponent, or if you play Tetris against a computer opponent, you will find that they can do some amazing things. And there is no way a human would be able to beat a computer playing Tetris if it was at its highest difficulty. But because, you know, the kind of play I just showed you is extremely specific. And the method I used for getting those perfect clears in that video was the ET cannon. Now, what I want to do is I want to share my entire screen. I'm going to share my entire screen so that I can show you some things here. Okay. I want to show you the ET cannon pages. Okay, and this is amazing. So, okay, I'm going to share the entire screen. It will do everything. Now, okay, I have the option to share system audio. I don't know if I want to share the system audio or not because I'm just going to be reading some stuff. Plus, I want you to hear my explanation. So I'm not going to share the system audio, okay? But what I am going to do, okay, now we have full screen sharing. So here's what I'm going to do. If you go to Google, and if you Google ET cannon, there's some of my bookmarks here as well. So ET cannon, I found this article on hardblock.com. This page details in depth how to build the ET cannon, the extra T-spin cannon, or abbreviated ET cannon for short. So I call it ET cannon. ET phone home, like ET the alien. Anyway, so here's the thing: the first bag is easy to build, and it may have to be built in reverse order. If you get the green and purple pieces first, you have to build it in reverse order. So I will show you some amazing things. Now, the second bag, once you build the first bag, the second bag is always easy to build. It shows in depth what it looks like with the previous bag pieces grayed out. Like these images, whoever made these images is a genius and is my hero, because these show how to build ET cannon. And then these show 17 examples of how at the fifth bag, after you've done the fourth bag, these are 17 examples. Like these examples right here are actually really good. Like these examples are amazing. And there are more solutions, in fact. And also the perfect clear after 8 lines. You see this? It is possible, depending on what pieces you get, to after 8 total lines clear the board. It is actually possible, and I actually done it once. Specifically, this one over here, with the orange and green and the yellow, I have done that perfect clear before. And so here's the thing. I'm going to show you the website that has the solutions. Now, this is a Japanese website, and Google is translating it into English. And so it has a little image here that shows how to build the ET cannon. It's amazing. It's absolutely beautiful. It shows a demonstration of how to build the ET cannon. It's so cool. And then it will, after a certain point, I wonder if it will show the perfect clear in this. Oh yeah, see that? That is the perfect one solution. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Okay, so there are some links here. The first link I'm going to show you is Jimothy's list. It says, yeah, 5th round PC, perfect clear. 13 kinds carefully selected by Mr. Jimothy. Okay, there's Mr. Jimothy is a Tetris player. Now look at this. They have names: perfect 1, perfect 2, perfect 3, perfect 14. I don't know exactly what the numbers, because they could be in any order, but I don't know what the numbers mean exactly. But look, there's percentages, there's the pieces, and I know what the pieces mean. I know the names of pieces. So like I is the cyan, J is the blue, Z is red, T is the purple, or magenta, and then green is the S, and O is the yellow, and orange is the L. So each piece has a letter which represents that piece. And these solutions selected by Mr. Jimothy, according to the website, are supposed to cover all cases. And that's what Jimothy said when I asked him about it. I actually asked him about it. I sent him a Twitter message and asked him about that. And so this list of solutions is actually very handy, because if you're doing the ET cannon and you can't remember exactly how to clear a specific case, then this list will be very helpful. So let's look at the other lists. Now, there are 153 solutions on this website. There are technically more, but I don't have time for that in today's stream. That's another story. Okay, so here is numbers 1 through 50 of the solutions. There are so many solutions. Now, perfect 1, perfect 2, and perfect 3 are absolutely amazing. They are actually super cool. But perfect 4 is also, I haven't even used perfect 4 before, but it actually looks extremely good. It really does. Although typically I would be, I would probably be doing, oh yeah, looking at a perfect 4 solution looks interesting because I would be using the perfect 2 solution if I got an early T and O piece, is what I'd be using. But perfect 4 looks kind of cool. It looks like it's an alternative thing that could also be done. But these are, I mean, they're all 153 solutions are worth learning. But a human has a limit to how much they can remember. But there are so many solutions of how to fill the space using the 5th bag pieces in the ET-can. This is only 1 through 50. That's only 1 page. Like I swear, there's only 1 page. There's the 2nd page. This is incredible. There are more solutions. They're just incredible, and chances are you will not need more than the first 50. You probably won't. In fact, now here's an interesting case. Now let's look at the 3rd list. They're just incredible. They're absolutely incredible. They're so beautiful too. All the pretty colors. Like there's so many. I could never cover all of them. But what I will show you now, if we look at Mr. Jimothy's list one more time, now it looks like all of them are in the range of 1 through 50, except for Perfect 61. Now, Perfect 61 is actually a very useful solution, in fact, because if you ever have a situation where the orange, the green, and the yellow pieces are your first pieces you get, it becomes a little bit difficult to do some of my favorites. So number Perfect 61 covers a specific case, although it looks like the T piece would have to come almost last, 2nd to last, or the very last, one way or another. But Perfect 61 seems to be very interesting. So I may actually add that to my list, in fact. Now, I have my own list. I actually have my own list. Okay, in fact, I will show you my list next. That's what I will show you. Now, let me see if I have any watchers on my stream. Okay, I have 1 watcher on my stream. There could definitely be more watchers. So here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my own personal list. Now, I have here is my own list. I have my own list of solutions to the ET-can. I have links. I have links about Jimothy's list and the hard drop article. And now these images that you see here, I designed these. Now the piece solutions I did not come up with. They were actually generated by a program, and Jimothy chose the 13. Well, supposedly ran another program to pick those 13. That's another story. You'll have to ask Jimothy for more detail. But here's the thing. These solutions that I chose were actually the ones that I thought looked the best. So Perfect 1 and Perfect 2 are my favorites. I really do like Perfect 2 slightly more than Perfect 1 because of the fact that you can do a T-spin double depending on piece order. If you get the red, orange, green, and blue pieces before the purple, you can then do a T-spin double before finishing the Perfect Clear. So that's why I like it. But Perfect 1 also has an amazing advantage because if you can manage to pull off doing all the other pieces, or at least most of them before the cyan eyepiece, you can then clear a Tetris. Now, a Tetris and a T-spin technically both send the same amount of garbage in a versus multiplayer match. So both Perfect 1 and Perfect 2 are hands down the best solutions, in my personal opinion. So that's why they're here. But also notice that you can see all the pieces. They fit together magically perfect. And the gray squares are previously placed pieces from bags 1 through 4. And the bag system in Tetris is a whole nother matter. Now, Perfect 21, also they fit together. This one is kind of cool because it could actually, it's not necessarily the solution you would always use, but it is very beautiful. But because they fit together. And then this one I've used a few times in my own plays, because if you have like say red and green and orange, well actually, this is more like, it's actually kind of hard to figure out a case where you would use it. I did use it once, just for fun, because I could have done something else. There's more than one way to clear the fifth bag in the ET cannon. Perfect 53, also amazing. Now, these all, notice that with the exception of perfect 1, where the bottom piece is cyan, all the others here, the bottom piece is red. So getting an early Z red piece is actually very, very important. Now, those solutions don't cover a lot of cases. They're, especially like I mentioned here, the first pieces are O and S. Let me make this a little bit bigger. These next two solutions cover some cases that my first solutions on this page don't cover. This one I like. This is the perfect 3. This actually is amazing. This one I chose because it has the T-spin double. It is possible if you have the green and then the red and then the cyan, and then you do the purple T piece, you can do the T-spin double with the perfect 3 solution as well. So it's actually really amazing. It's almost as good as perfect 2, but it's fancier. What did you do? Okay, I'm going to ignore my roommate. My roommate is being a psycho like usual. But I love him. He's great. Anyway, the perfect 3 solution. Now, the thing about the perfect 3 solution is it does not work if the blue piece is very early, unless you're extremely lucky and the other pieces can all be placed in the right order. But it is helpful because this perfect 3 solution has, what happens is the blue piece has to be last because the orange piece will clear a line when the yellow and the cyan are placed in that particular order. Also, I forgot to mention, did you notice that I have a reversed form of each solution? I did that. Nobody's done that before, to actually list the reverse solutions, as far as I'm aware. But see, in the normal example, the orange piece has to clear the line to open up space for the blue piece. Now, I like that. Okay, and the perfect 6. Now, this one is actually pretty cool. This one is cool because, like perfect 3, it allows you to clear the line with the orange piece.
That's just stupid.
Yeah, my roommate just threw the plastic tarantula. Anyway, so here's the thing: is that if you place these pieces, the orange piece is placed in a different way than in the previous example. Everything's laid out differently, but it still clears the way for the blue piece to be the last one. Now, the reason I like this one is because that it covers that specific case very well of O and S being first 2 pieces. You can then place the rest pretty confidently, but not if your very next piece has to be a T, because if you can't place the T before the Z. Otherwise, it will fail because you will have no way to get the T piece in there. It'll be a little bit difficult. So, but it's a good solution. Now, what I'm going to do in real time is I'm going to add solution perfect 61. Since I started this live, I realized that perfect 61 is a very good one to add. Okay, so I'm going to edit my page while I'm doing the live stream before I forget, because this is very important. Okay, so Okay, another solution. This is me editing my blog. Okay, I'm going to include because that Perfect 61 was part of Jimmy's list. So what I'm going to do is I am going to select an image from my media library because it's already been made. I don't have to make this one again because it was the Perfect 61 solution, I believe it was. This is the one. This is the one I want to add. Okay. Okay. Another solution that is most helpful is Perfect 61. This is helpful because the S, okay, well, I'll just do because O S L come first, and they mess up the Perfect 1 and 2 solutions that are my favorites. Perfect 1, Perfect 2 are my favorites. But this one is good. And also, you'll notice while I don't think I'll mention this in the actual blog post, but it's worth mentioning in my live stream at least right now. Okay, and let me. I always add the caption. Perfect 61. Okay, and I love how I have the solutions reversed in my example. Now, if you look at this, okay, I'll just do one. That is all for now. But this list may be added to as I need. Okay. So I will update my page and then I'm going to talk about this. Okay, so I'm going to view my post on my blog. This is on my blog, people. chastity.ro.com/202.1/et-canon-solutions-chastity-list/ yeah. That is a URL if there ever was one. Apparently it was November 17 when I posted that post. So I'm going to show you that in the Perfect 61 solution, notice that the red piece cannot come before the blue piece. It can't do that. Because if it did, you would not be able to get the blue piece in there, as far as I'm aware. However, if your red piece is early, then you probably don't want to be using this solution. And if you are using this solution, then save it for the end. Put it on hold and place the other pieces. And then you can do it at the end, very near the end. But if you have an early red piece, my advice to all you players out there, if you have an early red piece and you're doing the ET canon method, use Perfect 1 or Perfect 2. If you want a Tetris clear, go with Perfect 1. But if you want a T-spin, which I personally like the T-spin double solution, Perfect 2 is actually my favorite solution. And part of the reason it's my favorite solution is because of the fact that there are some interesting twists, and because a T-spin double sends a lot of garbage, but it only clears 2 lines, but it sends the same amount of garbage as a Tetris. So the fact that you have a back-to-back bonus, although you may not actually get a back-to-back bonus because you have to clear other lines beforehand to really pull it off. But nonetheless, it's still very cool. But I wonder if there's actually even a way to, I don't even know if there's a way to do the T-spin double before placing the red piece down there. I don't think it would work quite honestly. I don't think it would. But nonetheless, it's very cool. And then, yeah, so all these solutions are cool. Now, I'm going to click the link to Jimothy's list. Now, this is Jimothy's list, but it's on my blog. And so these solutions, there's a link to the program used to find those strict solutions there. But these are Jimothy's list solutions, along with the reversed form, which I did. So all of the Jimothy's solutions are here. Now, this is intended for my own reference in Tetris playing, but it's also very useful in the case of somebody else learning to use ET-Canon. And in case you couldn't tell from that 23-second video, I'm becoming very good at the ET-Canon. Now, that was by pausing and looking at piece previews and that kind of thing. But it is possible for me to play rather realistically in actual gameplay as well. And I will probably show you some of that. Now, I'm going to check to see if I have any comments. No, I don't have any comments yet. You can comment on my live stream, people. You can comment in the chat on my live stream, possibly, and I should see it. Otherwise, you can send me questions and comments later. Okay. This is a YouTube video from my YouTube channel that I embedded into this web page here. So I want you to see this. You see this? This is me doing the ET-Canon, but it has a little bit of a twist. It shows me doing the 8-line perfect clear. Look at that, and that. Yes. Now that, my friends, was a 26-second solution. That was a 26-second solution to beating that opponent in Puyo Puyo Tetris 2. Because getting a perfect clear using the ET-Canon that early can often result in a KO to your opponent. So it's absolutely amazing. Now, I play Tetris on a variety of platforms, in fact. So let me see here. Now, what do I have here? Okay. I'm going to show you a few things. Now, I want to show you my Tetrio profile. Tetrio is a website where you can join and you can play Tetris for free. Now, what's amazing about Tetrio is that it has replay features, but there's no pausing during a game and cheating like I've done before. But let's look at my profile. If you look at my profile, you'll see that I'm level 77. My Tetrio League sucks. My fastest sprint time for 40 lines on Tetrio is 1 minute 12 seconds, 0.018. But my blitz time is actually really amazing. My blitz, although it's not the best, there are some insane people who can do far better than I can do. But if you look at my profile here, it lets you view previews. So I can show you my blitz. Now, I could show you my 4-line sprint, but it's not very impressive. Yeah, my roommate's freaking out again. Okay, anyway. So I'm going to view my personal best blitz time. I want to capture this in a live stream. Let me see if I can get this to work. Okay, it's going to open it in the Tetrio app for some reason. So here, yeah. Okay. Yeah, here we are. This is the page that shows the details. I'm going to play the replay. I'm going to turn off my speaker.
Don't even take my one. Don't you dare.
Okay, I'm going to show you this replay. This is actual playthrough of me. This is actual playthrough. Now, this is not the ET-Canon. This is not even the ET-Canon. if I could pull off an ET cannon at fast enough speed, I could do amazing. But this is actually the mechanical T-spin version 3. That's what this is. And you can see my play is not really even the fastest. But what you'll see here is I'm doing the mechanical, but then notice I broke it and I did a perfect clear right here. And then I transitioned to mechanical T-spin version 2, which is a different type of T-spin factory. It's actually really incredible. So it's kind of a freaky thing to even try. But I got my highest score was by using these 2 different openings, by doing a perfect clear with one and then transitioning to the other. So this is an actual 2-minute blitz Tetris playthrough. And I'm still not the best Tetris player, but in case you can't tell by my T-spin technique, I have been practicing. This is actually incredibly amazing stuff. Yeah, watching Chastity Rose play blitz. Yes, this is actually what I'm very proud of this because it was so rare and to be able to capture it because Tetrio saves replays basically of all your plays, and that makes it kind of like No Pomino, makes it helpful. It just doesn't really allow the same cheating as Tetrio does, obviously. So, I mean, as No Pomino does. But yeah, I may do more Tetris live streams trying to cover the aspects of how. In fact, that could be another live stream in the future. It could be. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so that was my Blitz playthrough. It's absolutely fabulous. Now, besides Tetrio, there is also Tetris. Now, let me see if I have any comments. Nope, nobody comments on my Tetris. I don't know why people don't like my Tetris screens. This is amazing stuff, people. If you're a Tetris player, you should be watching. Okay. I hope I get some comments, but you never know when people are going to be available to watch my streams live. So I'm going to go to Tetris. Tetris here. Now I have a profile here. And if you look at, I have some time. Now I did 1 minute and 12 seconds, a 40-line sprint here. And I did a 20-line sprint. Yeah, that was pretty good. But I'm going to show you my blitz. Okay, if I go to my, Ultra is, yeah, my 2-minute blitz. Now, if you look, there's 135 blocks, and you'll see that the score is actually far lower than it was in Tetria. Well, let's look at this replay and see what it looks like. So I'm going to load this. Now, look at this. Now, this is a mechanical T-spin version 2, like what I used in that one video. But the scoring is so much lower than it was. I think the scoring in Tetris is just different, whereas Tetrio apparently rewards more points. But still, this is actually pretty good because if you look at this, I'm getting repeated T-spins after each other here. And it's actually really cool. And you can see the timer. This is an actual real-time play. This is my skills example of real play. Now, what I'm not cheating with No Pomino, but it's still very cool. I'm getting better at Tetris, like I swear. And my roommate is making a lot of noise, but I hope he makes a cameo appearance. That would be so awesome. That would be so awesome. But yeah, I'm just going to finish this replay video here.
Absolutely not allowed. What happened?
Oh, I broke the table. I totally broke the table, by the way. And I don't even know. I think being around an alcoholic roommate is making me drunk, Trevor. I think that's what's going on here. Yeah, this is.
But like, how did that even happen? What happened?
Well, I was trying to move the table out of my way, and somehow I broke it. I don't know how.
That's something I would do.
Oh man.
Chastity, you're feeling the effects of me.
I know. My roommate is so drunk. He's making me drunk.
No, it's not happening.
Yeah,
No,
it's. Check out this combo
And
game,
then
man. That is good.
there's a fucking tarantula.
Okay, I'm gonna make the tarantula be part of this stream. That's what I'm gonna do, River. Yeah.
Don't look at me.
Yeah. Don't look at him. Don't be that guy. Okay. Anyway, so that was this. Okay. I'm going to.
Oh, I need my jacket.
Okay. This is what my life is like now, people. I'm trying to play Tetris and I'm trying to do an instructional Tetris video. And for the second time, it is rudely interrupted by my roommate River.
You're the rude one.
I'm the rude one. Why am I the rude one, River? Can you explain? Okay, I invite you. Come on here. Come on here, make an appearance and tell the world on my live stream why I am the rude one.
Absolutely not. Absolutely no way.
He's like, yeah, you look fabulous.
What? I actually did my makeup.
Yes, you did your makeup and you stole my dress, or borrowed rather. Yes, yes. That is my roommate. And here's the thing you have to understand. I don't want this to be entirely about my roommate, but my roommate is fabulous, even though he's drunk. River and I met each other in the health market at the Lee's on East Tide when we worked in the health market together at that store. So we are fabulous friends for a long time. And he just picked up the giant spider. Yeah. And just threw it. Okay.
I don't know why I had to do that.
Okay, that is weird. Okay, so now River and I have been friends for like 5 years or something like that. At least 4 years. I forget exactly what year it was when we met. We've known each other a long time. And we worked in the health market together. We were fabulous. We're both vegan. We're just amazing. But then, I live in Independence now, and River lives with me now after coming back from Canada. That's a whole other story, and I'll let River himself tell that story if he ever wants to. But he's kind of camera shy. Anyway, Tetris. Now, Tetris I love, and I still play Tetris, even though I am occasionally interrupted by my roommate. This is part of why I like to play Puyo Puyo Tetris a lot, or even Tetris Effect, because I can pause the game when I'm interrupted. But I must tell you, people, when you are trying to record a video and you're trying to get it right, you do not want someone to interrupt you and to interrupt your video. And just as River interrupts me, my mother used to interrupt me when I lived with her. And let me tell you, I'm the forgiving sort of person. I can forgive you for just about anything, but there are two things. Okay, there are two things that I do not forgive. Okay. Why do you keep throwing that spider? Hey, leave me alone. Don't throw leaves at me.
Just keep me outside.
Yes, stay outside. Hey, you want to go in the shed?
No.
Do I need to send into the shed?
I don't need that.
Yeah, I had to give him a timeout in the shed one night. Oh man, trust me, you don't want to know. Anyway, so as I was saying, there are two things.
I'm sorry to rudely interrupt.
Yes, okay.
I was just going to take this outside with
Okay,
me.
yeah, okay. So, the two unforgivable things. I will forgive River, but only because I am so fabulously in love with him. That's the only reason.
Okay.
But,
so I'm fine.
Okay, but the two things that I cannot forgive here are, number one, interrupting my Tetris videos. Do not interrupt my Tetris videos. That's number one. Because when I am playing Tetris, I am concentrated. I could be in a multiplayer match where I can't pause. And sometimes when I get interrupted, and this I will say, when I'm in a multiplayer match, and I'm doing a Tetris video, I will let my phone ring, even though it's annoying. I will let my phone ring. It doesn't matter who's calling. It doesn't matter if it's emergency. When I am playing Tetris, it's number one. But nonetheless, my roommate has been known to throw things around this apartment, and I had to be interrupted during my Tetris play. So that's the thing. But the second unforgivable thing, because remember, number one is interrupting my Tetris. But the second unforgivable thing is lying. Everyone knows that honesty is the best policy, or people say that they believe it. But for me, honesty is literally my highest ideal. Honesty is my God. I swear. Here's what I mean. There's also, of course, there's the fact that I have a unicorn that visits me in my dreams named Honesty. But honesty, telling the truth, is the most important thing to me. And this is made very clear if you read my books. But anyway, I do not believe that it is morally acceptable to lie, even to save someone's life. Because otherwise, if you justify lying, even if your intentions are good, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. And that's the truth. And I've done things that I should not do. And River has definitely done things he should not do. But recently I have learned the value of forgiveness, which is a whole other side note. I don't want to get it too in depth into the Tetris video. But telling the truth is important, because if truth becomes second, if you justify lying to save someone's life, I understand it, but I cannot agree with that methodology, because then you can justify lying about anything. And know this, I am pro-life and I am vegan. But I will not lie to someone in order to get them to go vegan. There's no need to, because the truth will lead you to be vegan. And also, I will not lie to someone just to stop them from having an abortion or killing someone. So that's the thing, is don't count on me lying for you, because I won't do it. I have vowed the vow of chastity and the vow of honesty. So I have standards. But anyway, enough about me and my moral standards. Back to Tetris. Now, Tetris is perhaps the best game of all time. It is probably undoubtedly the best game of all time. In fact, here's what I would like to do, is I would like to share with you an example of how amazing Tetris is, okay? So I'm going to go back to my screen sharing, and then I'm going to Google Tetris. Okay, I'm just gonna do a Tetris search. Okay. Now there are many links to Tetris. I mean, look, we have over 53 million results for Tetris. That should say something about its popularity. There are many ways to play Tetris, including at Tetris.com. There's so many. However, I want to read the Wikipedia article here. So here's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to use the restroom, but then I'm going to read this Tetris article. Well, not the whole thing, but there's a few things I want to carefully talk about in this Tetris article. But I must use the restroom. That is one of my human limitations, is that I have to pee. So I will be back in a few minutes here.
You know, you ever get mascara in your eye? It's not fun.
What did you get in your eye?
I got mascara in my eye.
See, this is why we can't have that.
Leave me alone. I.
Okay. I am still doing a stream. I'm going to be reading a few key things from the Tetris
I'm
article.
gonna put this leaf in your shoe.
Why are you gonna put a leaf in my
I
shoe?
don't know because I want to.
My roommate just put a leaf in my shoe. I am afraid now. Anyway, okay, so this is an article about the 1984 video game. So I guess the first Tetris game was made in 1984. Don't slam the wall. Nothing is funny, River.
Don't tell me what to do.
I am doing a live stream and you are interrupting me right now. Okay, if you can be quiet and hide in the closet of the shed or go, but I'm trying to do a historic moment here of Tetris, okay? I'm trying to read the Tetris article. Okay, anyway, so it was made in 1984 and there's a huge long story. I'm not going to read the entire article, but the Tetris lore is massive.
Absolutely not.
There is
It's not allowed.
there is a great history about Tetris here. And look at this. Tetris established itself as one of the early video games. By December 2011, it had sold 202 million copies, approximately 70 million physical units, and 132K mobile game downloads, making it one of the best-selling video game franchises of all time. The Game Boy version is one of the best-selling games of all time, with more than 35 million copies sold. Tetris is available on over 65 platforms, setting a Guinness World Record for the most ported video game. Tetris is rooted within popular culture, and its popularity extends beyond the sphere of video games imagery. The imagery from the games includes architecture, music, and cosplay. The game has been the subject of various research studies that have analyzed its theoretical complexity and have shown its effect on the human brain following a session, in particular, the Tetris effect. So yes, Tetris is a great game. It has a vast history, and it was created only 3 years before I was born. I was undoubtedly born into the era of Tetris. There is no doubt that I was born into the era of Tetris. It's one of the best games.
No, it's not allowed.
My distracting roommate, I swear. Okay. You know what? This is an example of how life, will throw some interesting things at you, and you just have to go on anyway. Yeah, I broke the table. I'm surprised it wasn't you, honestly.
I can break more things if you want me to.
No, don't break more things. Do not break more things.
I can break more things.
No, you will not break some things.
I can break more things.
No. Okay. Listen, River. Listen, River.
No, I will not. I will not be shown in public.
Okay, then leave my apartment. Go somewhere where you won't make some noise, because I am trying to have a moment here. I'm recording a video about Tetris, the greatest game of all time, and I love you, but it's not right that I should be interrupted like this. So can you go somewhere? Can you be quiet? I don't care. I just. Are you okay? Wow. Oh, my apartment is a disaster. How sad. This apartment used to actually look pretty good when I lived here alone.
message. I need to charge my phone so I can receive this.
Okay, listen to some music and calm down. Speaking of music, the music used in Tetris, most versions of Tetris, the Tetris theme, you know. That Tetris theme is one of the most popular songs, owing its popularity to the fact that Tetris is the most popular game of all time, basically. So as you can see, I really love the game Tetris. I also love my roommate, River. Which do I love more? That is a hard question to answer. But anyway, Tetris is definitely a great game, and I continue to get better at Tetris, and I make incredible videos. My YouTube channel and my TikTok are full of Tetris videos, even my Facebook. Oh, my mom is calling me. Yes. Do you want to answer my phone and talk to my mom, River? Yeah, you should talk to my mom. I think she can help. Okay. Did you answer the call or did you miss it? Oh, okay. You just missed the call. I'll have to call my mom back later. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I keep getting distracted. However, this is actually very much what my job is like because I work in the floral department at IB, and you'll have 10 customers all asking you questions at the same time. You have flowers to process. You have people moving around. You have delivery drivers coming back and forth. There's a lot of distracting noises and things, and people ringing the bell or talking to you, wanting you to make flower arrangements. The phone's ringing. And when you work in the floral department, you have to be under tremendous stress because a lot is going on. And multitasking is not my thing. It's not my gift. But I have improved at multitasking just as I have improved at Tetris. The more you do things, the better you get at them. And so I'm inspired by my own progress at things. And I have a very complicated life, but I am apparently the Tetris champion of Independence, Missouri. And there's a video on my YouTube channel to prove that, in fact. It's kind of funny. But today, I am trying to relax the best I can. As you see, there are some obvious distractions, but I'm doing the best I can to manage my life. And the fact that I still manage to work my job and help my mother and River is amazing. So I have a stressful life, but I play Tetris to de-stress myself. It's very relaxing and yet frustrating all at the same time playing Tetris. That's why it's such a great game. It's not quite like other games, but I also play chess. Chess is probably a really good game too. I like playing chess.
I'm just gonna go outside.
Okay. I hope you're okay. Okay. Anyway, yeah, this stream has been approaching an hour, but I have not covered everything that I wanted to cover. I will continue, and my mother will have to wait because I have a life to live here. And if it would be nice if I lived alone and had no distractions, I could probably do more Tetris videos. But anyway, there is something else I do want to talk about. Now, the title of this video, this live stream, is Tetrisexual. Now, there's a funny story how I come up with this. So now, I am making, well, I thought I was making a new word, but here's my definition of a Tetrisexual. A person who doesn't have sex and plays Tetris instead of having sex because Tetris is more fun than sex. Now, I've never had sex, but I personally believe that Tetris is more fun than sex. And I'm not even joking. I'm being dead serious here. The popularity of Tetris and the number of people who play Tetris shows that Tetris has an amazing effect. Tetris is fun. It can connect you with friends. It's just amazing. Tetris is great. So Tetris is for everyone of all genders and races and species. Like Tetris is for everyone. Whereas sex is for a limited subset of people who have certain genitals and are attracted to certain people they have sex with. So a Tetrisexual has more fun than a heterosexual, homosexual, pansexual, bisexual, asexual, you name it. Although I am asexual, but I also like Tetris. And that is why I am a Tetrisexual. And that's how I came up with the title for this live stream. Because this video, the video I shared earlier of me clearing 40 lines in 23 seconds, and some of the crazy videos out there that's Tetris porn right there. That's what it is. Because when you see impressive Tetris plays, it's that impressive, and you have to watch that video over and over again because it's that good. That is the high feeling of playing Tetris. That is the Tetris effect, okay? Tetris is an amazing game. And I can play Tetris in a variety of ways. I showed you JS-Tris, I showed you Tetrio, I even showed you Null Pomino is what I did. And there are more Tetris. There are more Tetris videos that I could make. I've done many. But let me show you some other good ways to play Tetris since I'm still on a live stream. So let me go back to my full screen mode here. And I'm going to go to Tetris. Tetris.com. Okay. So here's the thing. This is the official Tetris website. And you can play now for free. Now check this out. This is, I don't intend to go too crazy, but this is the, I thought you were going to leave me alone. You're making noise again, River. Do not interrupt my Tetris playing.
It's stupid.
Are you going to be quiet, or do I have to lock you outside? What are you doing, River? You just kicked the giant plastic spider. Can you be quiet? Clearly, you're also making a lot of noise. Anyway, I'm going to do my best not to let this distract me from my Tetris video because I'm trying to do something here. Okay, anyway, let me go back to the Tetris thing here. I'm going to play some Tetris on Tetris.com. But if this stream ends abruptly or I die, you'll know that my roommate killed me from the stress. This is why I need to relax by playing some Tetris. Okay. Okay. This is the ET cannon in action. That's actually pretty good. Yeah. Doing the ET cannon, yes. Yes, there it is. There's the T-spin triple.
Not right. Like how it's supposed to be.
No, this is not how you're supposed to be, River. I want to help you. I just wish I knew how.
This is not the way. This is not it. This is not it.
Okay, there's the perfect one solution right there. Tetris. That's actually pretty good. Yes. And the ET candy is just really nice. I love this. I'm doing pretty good.
See this chair? It's here.
Do not throw the chair.
And now it's gone.
Do not throw the
It's
chair.
going over here.
I am playing Tetris.
Now it goes right here.
I am playing Tetris. Do not start throwing chairs.
Leave me alone.
You leave me alone.
No.
Okay, yeah, that was just distracting. Yeah, I wanted to do better than that, but I just completely lost my concentration due to my roommate. But I've shown you already. I don't need to prove anything. I've already shown you by my skills and my other stuff. Man, I wanted to find a good place for that, but I'm being distracted. Have to quit. This is stupid, man. This is really stupid. Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Anyway, you see that you can play Tetris on Tetris.com. So I'll continue with my example. So I'm going to close that and I'm going to show you some other great ways to play Tetris here. So I am going to show you my Steam collection of games. There are many games on Steam here. Okay, yes, there are very many games on Steam. It's amazing. Okay, so what do we have here? Okay, I have a lot. I actually have a lot of these, but I always have to say that Puyo Puyo Tetris is one of my most played favorites. I've earned a lot of the achievements. Screen cleaner performed an all clear 150 times in completed matches. That's actually an incredible achievement, but the ET can is a great way of doing it. So Puyo Puyo Tetris is good. Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 is very similar, but it has a few advanced features, including skill battles. But what I'll do is I'll show you Puyo Puyo Tetris. That's what I will do. Okay. Another great thing is that Puyo Puyo Tetris does allow me to pause if I am interrupted by my roommate. It does. I could also have paused the other Tetris app, but I wasn't thinking about it at the time. So anyway, I hope that my screen sharing is still going well on my live stream, because Puyo Puyo Tetris, this is like a little bit of a demo of Puyo Puyo Tetris. And Puyo Puyo is a really amazing game in itself. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do something. I'm going to go to solo arcade, my single player stuff. And here's what I'm going to do. I am going to do an endurance match. See how many computer opponents I can defeat. Let's see how it goes. I may have to pause and it may have to be interrupted because of the fact that I have a roommate that likes to throw things in my apartment. So, okay, so
And here we go again.
What are you doing, River? If you start causing damage to things, I will show you on my live stream and make you apologize to me and the world. I'm just trying to play some Tetris, having a good time on my day off, and you are making it very difficult.
Try being me.
Okay, I'm gonna play as S. I'm gonna try to. Okay, you are distracting my live stream. River, okay. I don't want to do this, but I need some peace, okay? So,
Nah.
listen, River, you will continue if I don't take action. Yes. Listen, you look. Okay, listen, River. Listen, River. Okay,
I'm
yes.
not.
Let me.
No, I'm not. I don't want to.
Yeah, listen, River. Listen, River.
It's not.
I need this recorded beat, not to shame you, but here's what I need to understand. I need you to understand that yes, this is stressing me out. Yes, I love you, and I don't know what to do to help you. And so here's what I'm going to do, River. Okay, is I'm going to put you outside and lock the door because I need some quiet. I do not want more damage to my apartment. I do not want more holes in the wall. I do not want you throwing a chair at me while I'm trying to play tennis. You understand? You understand this is I don't mean to hurt you. I just need to make sure that you don't hurt me. This is what alcohol does to a person, okay? And I feel very bad for you. You're an addict, okay? You know, I love you, but we have to do something. And I do not want to call the police again. I know you don't want me to call the police. So here's what I'm going to do, okay? Is I am going to put you outside. Okay, and I'm going to lock the door, and it's not too cold outside, so please, I need about half an hour just to cool off, okay, just to chill. I need to relax, okay? And my mom is also is calling me. She probably has something she needs to talk to you about. So I'm going to lock the door. Please don't try to break down the door. I will come back out and check on you later and bring you in, okay? Okay. Okay. Oh man, I was not planning on getting into this, but this is my life. This is my real life. And I have had some situations. I have had to call the police a few times. And the thing is, people can tell when something's bothering me. And I want to share with you briefly a story that happened with her. Because my roommate, I called the police. The police took my roommate to Centerpoint Hospital, but I did not know where he was or that he was at Centerpoint Hospital. I had no clue where he was. I do love River, I really do. But I had to call the police because he was causing damage to my apartment, and I believed him to be a threat to me. So I called the police. They took him to Centerpoint, and I was at work the next day. And as you can imagine, I was very stressed out. And my roommate called me from Centerpoint Hospital and asked to speak to me. And a certain employee that worked in floral. I will probably not mention her name for privacy reasons, but she knows who she is. My manager does too. My roommate is knocking. I will check on my roommate. Okay, this is crazy.
I need to search my phone. My phone is ready.
If you can stay quiet, I will let you in. Okay. Please do be quiet. You can play plug it in the closet extension cord, and you can lay down, listen to music, whatever you got to do. But what happened is when my roommate called me from the hospital at work, called the high school department, asked to speak to me, the clerk that answered the phone lied and said that she had that I couldn't talk, I couldn't speak to River, and she made up some lie about sending me to the bathroom store to get something. I was like less than 10 feet away, probably. I was watering the plants. I could have spoken to River, but yes, that clerk lied and said that I was in the back store, not available. But then she answered the phone a second time while I was there, and I was kind of having an off day. I had just cut my finger with a saw because I was emotional and I was not at my best. I will admit. So when Deanna offered to get the phone, I was like, okay, I should not be talking to customers on the phone at the state of mind because I had a traumatic night the night before. But then Deanna lied and said that I was in the back and couldn't talk to River while I was right there. And I was angry that my roommate was in the hospital trying to call me and let me know they were okay. And then this clerk, she lied to them and said I was not available. What if that had been the very last I had heard from River? Imagine that River had been to a hospital with having a heart attack or some kind of thing, and a clerk stood between me and being able to talk to my roommate before they died. That could have been the last conversation. My roommate is alive, but not doing well. But this I have to say, do not lie to my roommate and tell them that I am not able to speak with them. Do not lie. I have a no lying policy. Honesty is the best policy. And the reason I'm telling you this is because people know that things are bothering. It's not really their business. They don't really need to know all this. But I think this shows an example of how people are going through stress in their own lives. They are going through stress in their own lives, and sometimes you may take it personally when somebody is having a rough day. There are people like that, but I do my very best I can in spite of the stress I deal with in my life. And do not lie to my roommate. Do not do that. Do not lie about me to anyone. Do not lie. And do not interrupt my Tetris plan. Those are my rules. And I can respect people, and I can love people and respect people. If they can agree to respect me and not lie about me, I'd really appreciate that. Do not lie. Speak the truth, because honesty is the best policy. I'm doing pretty well to still make it to work each day and do my best and put my own problems aside to help the customers place their orders over the phone and to water plants. I'm actually doing pretty good, and I'm proud of myself. But life is hard. Now, I want to, if I can, I want to continue to show you Puyo Puyo Tetris. I'm going to go back to screen sharing. And, okay, screen sharing. Okay, here we are. I am going to play as S. I'm going to be playing Tetris mode. This is going to be amazing. Okay. Okay, time for ET. ET can probably one of the most amazing openings, if not the best opening there ever be. Okay, let's see here. We're going to- Okay, yeah, this is.
No way.
Okay, yeah, this is a very tricky thing here. We're going to do that, that, that. Yes, perfect, clear.
Myself. I'm just gonna remove myself from the moment.
Okay, please do. I need some peace and quiet as I play Tetris, so I appreciate it, Rivers. Yeah, if you leave me alone, I'll leave you alone.
Oh, oh, pain is so bad. Oh,
Okay, I'm just glad that the speed of this is really slow so that I can do my ET cannon here. Yeah, so I built the ET cannon one way, and then I built it another way. All right, time for the T-spin triple. Yes, that was actually a very nice thing here. Okay, gonna slide the O piece into here. Okay, then we're gonna put that there, put this here, rotate that there, gonna pull off that. Wow, okay, that's actually really incredible. Now here is where things are about to get weird. Okay, that was probably not the best thing to do there. Okay, yeah, yeah, that was probably not the best thing there. Yeah, I didn't have the opening memorized that I needed to use. So here's what we're gonna do. My ET can is broken, but the game is not over. I can still freestyle if I need to. Oh, yes. Tetris. Tetris. Yeah, clear, clear, clear. Now that was actually pretty impressive. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That was just amazing. Ooh, a miss drop. Oh, as you see, I'm pretty good at the ET cannon, but if I don't have a certain opening, if I don't have a certain solution memorized, I have to look it up on my blog. Because I can't memorize all the solutions. But I'm actually doing pretty good, all things considered. The ET cannon is fabulous. Yeah, Tetris. Oh man. Yes, Tetris. That was a nice combo there. Oh yeah. actually amazing. So I have 2 wins so far. Hmm. Ooh, interesting. Single. Okay, that was actually a pretty fancy move. Sometimes I amaze even myself. That was the skill Tetris playing. Ooh, yes. T-spin, Tetris. I love it. That was kind of a weird placement, but hey, it did sort of work. Oh wow. You gotta love how spins make certain moves possible that previously were not. Yeah. This is me freestyling. I'm actually not too bad at freestyle playing Tetris, just placing the blocks where it seems best. There's another Tetris. Oh man. Amazingly, this is actually very relaxing. Yeah, this is actually really incredible. Obviously, the computer opponents are not the best in the world. They kind of nerfed the game. They made it easy enough that an average person could beat these opponents. Otherwise, if this was the top level AI playing, there's no way a human could beat it. So it's not really even that much of a challenge, but it is amazing. Are you okay, River? Apparently not. Yeah, I got myself all the way to the bottom. My mom's calling me again. Oh, yeah, crazy. I would like to talk to my mom, but when I'm in the middle of a Tetris match, this is not the time. Hope she's okay. That was actually pretty amazing. I'm near the top of the board, but I'm still clearing the lines. Uh, it's so amazing. It takes a lot of concentration to play Tetris like this. Oop, it's off. Oops, I did not mean to put that there. I can probably still recover from the mistake though. Playing too fast, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Yeah, now the board actually looks pretty good. Tetris. Tetris. Clear. 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 Yeah, that was actually pretty good. 4 wins so far. This is perhaps one of the most amazing. I wonder how many wins I'll get before I lose. Yeah, this is actually really amazing. Wow. Still going. You know, it's too bad that replays are not saved for the multi. When you do this multi, like it doesn't actually save replays when you do this. I don't know if it's because of the length of it, because you end up having longer replays than normally would happen. I think that's it. Whereas the other is a certain limit. I'm not entirely sure what the limitations between are, but it would be cool to have a replay feature.
This is not happening. You're such a sleep paralysis. See what you see.
Wow, one of the best Tetris videos of all time. I like how this shows my actual skill as opposed to just the amazing no comment video, which actually was probably the coolest. But this is actually, oh no. I think my roommate just broke the chair. River, are you okay? I mean, it's kind of a dumb question. 7 wins. Not bad. I don't know what you're supposed to do either. And I know you don't want to go to any more hospitals.
Fucking chair.
I would appreciate if you would quit destroying the chair, but you're probably not listening to me.
Guess what? Lately, pick up the chair.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Fucking chair. That's what I'm doing. You destroyed your table.
Yeah, now that was an accident. Accidentally broken table.
What else should I do with this chair?
How about nothing? I do not want you destroying my apartment. Okay. Well, if you'll excuse me, I will have to stop my live stream and attend to my roommate that is throwing the chair. Well, this was still a pretty good live stream for the Tetris things I share, in spite of some obvious problems. I may have to edit some things later. There will be more Tetris videos in the future, if my roommate doesn't kill me first. So, this has been Chastity White Rose for now on a Sunday afternoon, bringing you some amazing Tetris history and ET canon information. I hope somebody has enjoyed this video despite the obvious interruptions.